Anthony Hartwig here with a Middle Ridge Golf Player Profile. We're joined on the girls' side, the junior, Savannah Turek. Savannah, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you are now officially an upperclassman, no more of the young girl on the team. What's it feel like to kind of have a little bit of seniority this year and be a little bit older?
It's definitely a lot different, especially losing two seniors last year. We only have one this year, Olivia Robinson. So us juniors have to step up to the plate and help the younger classmen learn how to play golf, learn how to be a leader too once we graduate.
This is really your first season where you've had to kind of be put in that position of being a leader with only one senior on the team now, and you guys being the juniors and still leaders. What's it like trying to kind of flex those leadership muscles a little bit?
It's really weird because I'm not really typically a leader because I'm really shy and all kind of quiet. But this year, Coach Nick has told me you need to be a leader. He's counting on me. So me and a couple of my other junior friends were stepping up to the plate and obviously helping out the team.
Savannah Turk, the shy player, is the first one to do a player profile. Just letting everyone know out there, you're never too shy for an interview. Come on, we'll take care of you. Let's talk about your golf journey. When did you kind of get into this sport? And obviously, you're one of the best golfers on the team now. When did you kind of get into it?
So Coach Nick has been kind of one of my teachers in elementary school, and then my 8th grade year, he approached me and was like, "Well, you're an athlete. You need to be on this golf team." And I was really questionable about it because obviously, I play softball and I played basketball at the time, so I didn't really know if I wanted to play. But he's just an amazing coach and a wonderful person that he was the reason why I wanted to play, I guess. And then I don't know, it just kind of clicked from there.
Your summer has been crazy with golf. You got travel, softball, golf. You're now coming on the basketball team again, rejoining that sport.
Yeah.
It's craziness. How do you juggle everything during the summer, and how do you still enjoy summer vacation?
It's definitely hard because right after high school softball, it's travel, and then obviously basketball, summer league, golf starts in June. So I kind of just plan everything out to where I have time because usually golf's in the morning, basketball was in the morning, but I kind of stopped once golf started because golf was my main focus. And then honestly, just I hang out with my friends later in the day and try and have fun.
All right, what is your favorite thing about the sport of golf, and the thing that really made you stay on the sport? You tried it out because Coach Nick, obviously, you knew him pretty well. You trusted him when he said he wanted you to be a golfer, but you stayed as well. So, what made you kind of lock into this sport?
Definitely him and my friends on the team because we have a big junior class. I think maybe 6 girls on our team for the junior class, and they're all my friends, and we're all pretty close. So they're kind of the reason why I wanted to stay. And then obviously, Coach, as I said, just an amazing person, and he kind of just made me want to stay.
Unlike other sports, in a match, it's all you out there. You can't be coached. You can't have advice from him while you're golfing. What's that like for you mentally to be able to play a sport like that where it's really all on your shoulders on how you play?
It's actually not very hard because I think Coach is actually not kind of, I don't want to say not important, but he makes me very nervous when he's with me. So every time he comes to me to ask me how I'm doing, I tell him to leave because he's just not good luck to me.
Coach, get out of here. Leave. I'm fine. I'll be better when you're gone. I'm sure he loves that. I'm sure he loves it, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
All joking aside, what part of your success do you think Coach is most responsible for?
Um, Definitely the mental side, I guess, because he kind of helped me during my freshman year because I had a knee injury and was kind of out, but not really. I still played and played through the pressure and the injury and stuff. So it was definitely hard coming back my sophomore year because I was still dealing with the knee injury. So then my junior year came and everything's just clicking now, and he's just mentally making me stay positive and stuff on the course.
Golf is a sport where you have to stay mentally positive. There's so many times where you could get frustrated and take yourself out of your game if you're that kind of person. How have you been able to stay calm, cool, and collected on the golf course?
So when my mom goes to my matches, she always tells me, think of the next hole. Don't let one bad hole affect you. And my coach says the same exact thing. Um, Honestly, just don't even think about it. You kind of just need to play, because if you have a bad mindset the whole entire game, like, it's just your scores aren't really going to be good. And you could tell by the end of the match.
For some people, that's easy to have that mentality. Some people, they have to work on it. Which side are you on? Did you kind of come natural to that kind of mentality in golf, or did you really have to train yourself to think that way?
Definitely had to train myself to think that way, because I'm kind of the same way during like my other sports. So I'm just trying to like prepare myself to have a better mindset during like every sport I play.
I think a lot of people see golf, especially in the high school world, and they say, okay, it's a team sport, but it's also individual because you're out there by yourself and you're trying to get your best score possible. How do you kind of balance the team aspect of golf, but then also knowing that like it's kind of an individual sport and you're out there focused on your scores?
So at the beginning of the match, when we're like warming up, we kind of all like just talk to ourselves and tell each other like good luck, like you're gonna do great. And then like during the match, you obviously have to think of yourself, because you're playing for yourself, but you're also playing for your team. So like you kind of just have to, I don't know, like think of the team and yourself at the same time for your scores to like get together and have like a good score to win the match.
All right, these are the prototypical golf questions we have to ask every golfer we bring on. One, what's your favorite club to use? What's the one in the bag that you trust the most?
Definitely my 6 iron or my pitching wedge.
Okay, and then what's your favorite course to play?
Um, Probably Old Dutch, which that was our course my freshman and sophomore year, and then we moved to Duck Creek this year. But Old Dutch is probably my favorite.
And then if there's one course out there that you haven't played yet that you want to play, is there any out there that come to mind?
Not really.
This man is like, I've played in all of them. Everyone that I want to play in, I've played in. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
Seen it all. Let's break this myth. You're a softball player. There's a lot of people out there outside of the sports say the golf swing will ruin your baseball or softball swing. What was that like for you to already be playing softball when you started golf? And were you ever scared that it might affect your swing? And then how much of that myth did you really debunk?
Yeah, it was definitely challenging, because I didn't think it was really messing up my swing in my freshman sophomore year, but like towards like the end of my sophomore year going right into like travel, it was definitely really weird, because I feel like my swing was messed up a little bit, but I just knew I had to work on my softball swing when I had tournaments, and then my golf swing during the week.
All right, now we talk about kind of a little bit of the future. You're a junior. You start to think about the horizon and think about things you can do after high school. You still got some time, so there's no pressure. But have things come to mind of things you might want to do in your future?
Um Obviously for next year we want to make it to state or districts as a team, which last year we came really close. I think we were only like 10 strokes off of being in the top 4 to go to districts. And obviously that's a goal for us as a team, but as a goal for myself, it's obviously to break a school record and put my name out there.
All right, when you think about junior year in the classroom, everyone kind of says it's the hardest year. How are you preparing for that and dealing with being a student athlete?
um I have heard junior year is a lot harder, but honestly, I think sophomore year was pretty hard for me. So I just need to prepare myself to be academically involved with like my school before sports. And obviously like coaches know that, especially Coach Nick, like he'll help us on the bus with like homework or anything if we need it.
What is your toughest class, the one that gives you the most trouble?
Definitely English.
What about the flip side, the one that you get kind of breeze through, the one that you can take a little bit of the stress off yourself with?
Math.
Yeah, any branch of math, or is it just numbers? Like doesn't matter. If it's math, it's good.
It's kind of just numbers, math, honestly. It's just good.
It's a good thing you golf and you have to do a lot of addition because that is a numbers game. Golf and
Yeah.
softball seems like the most statistic driven sports, and soccer, the math girl likes to play them both.
Yeah.
Here you are, you're gonna be a senior next year, and then it starts to hit you. You're gonna adult very very soon. Have you thought about life after high school at all yet, or do you try to keep that on the back burner as much as possible?
I've thought about it a little bit. I kind of want to go towards the softball route in college and major in psychology, but that's really all I've thought about.
Well, you got a major, which is more than a lot of people have, is going into their junior year. So, what kind of made you so interested in psychology and made you want to have that as a major?
Definitely like the mentality, mentally like therapist, kind of like I could help athletes or even like adults, just help them with the mental side of life.
Usually, people that have that kind of answer have had someone kind of help them in maybe a bad spot in their life, or even just a struggle mental spot. Do you have someone like that for you that kind of drove you to want to investigate how they were able to do that for yourself?
Definitely my mom probably, because she always told me that I need to stay positive and just not think about the bad and just think about the good.
All right, Savannah, we like to end these player profiles the same way every time. We want to give you the chance to take the limelight off yourself a little bit, shine on the people in your life that mean the most to you and that support you all the time. So I want to give you the time to give out as many thank yous and shout outs as you want to the people in your life that you know deserve it.
My mom, my friends, definitely my softball coaches, Ben Wright, Lex Kroggy, and Anthony Hartwig. You guys are amazing. Coach Trell, he was my old softball coach, and definitely my history teacher my sophomore year, Mr. Toth. He taught me a lot, especially in history and on the mental side of things.
All right, Savannah, we want to thank you so much for coming on, talking to us today about your, I almost said senior. You're not a senior yet. Whoa. About your junior golf season. I'm all messed up. You got me all confused. Junior golf season. And we wish you the best of luck. We will see you out there very soon and talk to you again very soon.
Thank you so much.